The San Francisco Giants 3-game winning streak is unfortunately snapped, guys, in a 7-0 shutout loss to the New York Mets. And so the Giants sent out young starter Tyler Beede in this one, and we were very excited to see how Beede was going to respond after his most recent outing, which is a very successful start in which he went 6 innings and gave up 1 run against the Miami Marlins. But in today's game, guys, it did not turn out so well for Beede, and he ended up giving up 6 runs, 5 of them earned across 5 innings, guys. Gave up 5 hits in the game. The command was off in this one, guys, walking 4. And that's been one of the big issues and concerns with Tyler Beede since we've really seen him the numerous times that we've seen him. Last year when he got called up, it was, due to a lot of injuries and other things at the time. And so he got called up, made a couple starts very early in the year, and, was kind of not ready at the time. Last year, 2018, but then he made big strides in spring training, and, he was ready to go this year. And unfortunately, guys, too many times he's just been off command, or the times there was a start this year that he did have command of his good stuff, but then essentially things kind of got away from him, and kind of bad luck and some, dupe or hits that just, weren't hit that hard, that were finding holes, dropping everywhere. And so, yeah, I mean, it's, it's a step back, but honestly, moving forward, Tyler Beede, I still expect to see big things out of him moving forward into the latter part of the season, and I expect him to continue to grow and just work on those improvements that he made in spring training and what he showed that he is capable of, and especially his last start, guys. I mean, that should tell you what he's capable of. But the Giants in this game, guys, we ran into an absolute buzzsaw on the opposing side because the Giants went up against Jason Vargas, a familiar foe that we know. He is a longtime veteran in in baseball, and we've seen Vargas even back with the Kansas City Royals. And so the Giants know this guy a lot. And this year, he has just absolutely, he's pitching as like one of the best pitchers in all of baseball this season, guys. And what's absolutely incredible about that is that he's 36 years old right now. So, I mean, for him to be pitching the way he's been pitching this year, since April 19th, guys, in 7 starts, he has a 1.85 ERA. So, it was going to be a tough challenge for the Giants today. And what Bruce Bochy said after the game, what makes Jason Vargas so tough to hit against is that he has very exceptional fastball command, and he's able to, mix in his off-speed pitches very well, and really does a good job of keeping the hitters off balance. And so, when you're doing those kind of things, it makes it very tough, on the Giants side to put together good at-bats. And, what this kind of shows, too, is that, unfortunately, with the Giants offense, sometimes they're prone to going like long stretches in a game without hard, solid contact. And that's kind of what we saw today, only getting 5 hits in the game. And, it was a struggle. Again, Vargas, he had not thrown more than 98 pitches in a single game this year. And then today he winds up throwing over like 117 pitches to finish the game, complete game. And the Mets actually did need a complete game because their bullpen's just been getting whacked around, guys, like a wiffle ball or whatever. But the Mets, they got a stop job in this one, and unfortunately for the Giants, we were feeling confident going into this game that we were gonna hopefully see a good outing out of Beede, but things, they did not come to fruition in today's game. And so, guys, among the 5 hits that Tyler Beede gave up, he gave up quite a bit of home runs in this one. Now, in the game, the Mets, Michael Conforto homered, Ahmad Rosario, and also Ederi Echeverria homered for the Mets. And so it was a struggle for Beede. And just to get back to Vargas, guys, the command that he displayed in this one, he only walked 1 batter in the game and had 8 strikeouts. And so Vargas, wow, just impressive. You tip your cap in this one, especially to a longtime veteran, 36 years old. Very impressive. Now, unfortunately for the Mets, a side note in the game for the New York Mets was that Robinson Canó looked like he may have injured himself again. He had just returned off the injured list. He had been out for quite some time. Forget what the injury that he had, but, looked like he might have aggravated his hamstring. So I think that's what was something that he was coming back from. And, Canó is getting older, and so it was unfortunate to see that. You never like to see guys get hurt. It doesn't matter. Obviously, you have respect for the game, so, that was tough to see Canó go down. And other Giants-related news, guys, I wanted to get into is that Buster Posey, it was announced that he will go on the 10-day injured list. So, we thought that he was going to be ready to go by Tuesday after taking a day off Sunday, and then the Giants had a scheduled day off on Monday. The Giants were hoping he would be ready on Tuesday, at the beginning of this series against the Mets. And so Posey has gone on the 10-day injured list. I think... I don't think this is that serious of an issue, so we just got to be patient and let Posey, rest up, take all the rest he needs for these 10 days, and be able to get back out there, guys, and still fight and compete, because we are still fighting at this point in the season for a playoff spot, and it's extremely exciting. Obviously we had the setback today. And so, guys, Trevor Gott, he came off the injured list for the Giants and was able to pitch in this one. He pitched an inning, gave up a hit, got 2 strikeouts, and lowered his ERA to 2.88 on the year. So that is very good news, guys, getting Trevor Gott back. If you guys don't know, the Giants got Trevor Gott when they claimed him off waivers as he was released by the Washington Nationals. And the thing with Trevor Gott is that the Giants pitching coach, Kurt Young, they were able to work with Trevor Gott. He has a very explosive motion, and so they were able to work with him and kind of get his delivery to be corrected, and so that now he can maintain that consistent delivery, because he has a lot of moving parts in his body with the delivery. So, it could be very hard to maintain the consistency of, delivery after delivery and locating pitches and that. Derek Holland also pitched out of the bullpen, guys. Pitched 2 innings today. Gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run with 2 strikeouts. Gave up a home run. And so Holland, his job now has been essentially moved to the bullpen. And so, he'll be the long man in the bullpen, help eat up innings for the Giants, and so help keep a lot of their pitchers that, we're gonna need the bullpen always in the dog days of summer, guys. We're getting into the dog days of summer. Nothing better than baseball in the summertime, guys, and nice hot weather. We gotta enjoy the hot weather for what it is. And so, guys, now we are going to look ahead to the future, to the San Francisco Giants' next game in the series. It will be a day game against the New York Mets, and the Giants are going to send Shaun Anderson to the hill in this one, guys. And in his last outing, he went 7 innings, and he dealt in this one. He got his first ever career victory, giving up 2 earned runs in those 7 innings against the Baltimore Orioles. And so far on the year, guys, Shaun Anderson is 1-1 with a 4.09 ERA to go with 13 strikeouts on the year. And the Giants are going to be up against a familiar foe. Unfortunately, a name that we continue to see as the years go by, which kind of shows the longevity of how long this guy has been in the game. I mean, starting out. But that's Zack Wheeler. We all know Zack Wheeler. Back in 2011, the Giants, with Posey out for the year, we tried to go for winning a World Series, and we traded away Zack Wheeler, who was our number one draft pick, or that we used, or like in our first round draft pick. We traded him for basically a 2-month rental out of Carlos Beltrán at the time. And that trade just did not work out for the Giants because we did not even make the postseason that year. And Beltrán wound up signing with the Cardinals in the offseason. And even, what made it even more interesting is that in 2012, the Giants saw the Cardinals in the postseason. So we wound up seeing Beltrán a year after, obviously, having him for 2 months. And one of the few memories I remember of Beltrán, if any, was a home run he hit at Dodger Stadium. So that was about it. I mean, he did a lot of other. He was a very good player, but that's just a major memory that sticks out to me. But yeah, Zack Wheeler, guys, he has pitched very well for the Mets over the years. Did have some injuries, I think, the last couple years or something like that. Nothing, I think, too big, but overall he's pitched well. And I think if the Giants could redo that trade, they would love to have the services of Zack Wheeler over all of these years. And so Zack Wheeler, guys, on the year, he's 5-3 with a 4.68 ERA to go with 87 strikeouts. So has very good stuff. And so this will definitely be a very good matchup with the Giants' young Shaun Anderson against Zack Wheeler. And the Giants will be going for the series victory, guys. So very exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and comment down below, guys. I would love to hear your opinion and your perspective on all things San Francisco Giants. How are you guys feeling about the offense after the shutout today? Do you think it's just a minor setback? And, what do the Giants need to do? Because, I mean, they need to start making some adjustments when they're facing some of these top pitchers. I mean, at least through the second to third time of the order as they go through. Because at times this year, the offense is just, very quiet, very stale, and just, need to wake up. So, again, hopefully we will continue to see good things out of the offense like we have on this road trip. Until next time, guys, I will see you again. Thank you for watching and have a great day.